Hey everyone, Dex here. Welcome back to the free-to-play playthrough for Destiny 2 till Beyond Light. Sorry, my brain is fried at the moment. In the last episode, we did a few more things, got a few bounties done, working towards getting our vendors unlocked, which are now complete, and we are free to kind of roam around and power level up. I did notice something here at the end of the episode, and we're actually going to go inspect it at the same time because it was flashing on the screen, and I didn't want to run that episode longer than it already was. But what we're going to work towards here is getting our power level up just a little bit and keep getting some of these quests knocked out and unlocking the worlds. So if you look over there, front door, and right across there, you see that's glowing. I believe that's a little bit of lore. If I remember correctly. There we go. So picking that up gives you a lore book. Now, if you are interested in that, the lore books do show up in here under the lore section. You can go through and read all these at your own leisure. As you unlock them, they show up, and you can go through and take a look at them. They give you a little more backstory into the world of Destiny and everything that goes on. So, very cool stuff. If you need some more lore stuff, you can look up Destiny 2 lore, and you'll see some fantastic content creators that make lore for Destiny. I'm just clicking these out of the way here, so they're gone because they annoy me. No, missed the PvP one. You can leave them. I hate them. Plus, we need to get our triumph score up. So anything that's going to give us triumph score, we're going to make sure we click, because we want that. We want to try and get that clicked off on the tribute hall. Get these triumph scores up a little bit. And we got more lore. Look at that. Missed a Gambit one. Look at that. Almost 1,000. We're almost there. We're almost there. Alright, so we ended in the tribute hall last time. We currently did most of our daily bounties, except for a few that we don't have weapons for, like we talked about. We can finish off the PvP ones, but we need to get a few more of these introduction things out of the way. We need to hit 800 power level, and we need to visit Asher. Now, let's pull up here and see how close we are to seeing Asher. Asher's unlocked, so we're going to go see him. Oh, it is going to load us into that mission, is it not? I need to look at something quick here. It is going to. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna skip cutscenes though. Any cutscenes we're gonna skip through. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Let's put.
The day we've been dreading has finally arrived. The darkness is here.
Guess I can just back out of this mission, but
Boots on the ground on Io. Recon. There's a pyramid. It's all ready to save.
delete this ship. Get us some shards
I'd lean on
and some
Eris's
glimmer.
expertise, but we haven't been able to reach her. We both know what that means. Eris is our best chance at understanding what we're up against. I need her at the tower. She's too valuable an asset to. Find her, Guardian. Bring her home.
We don't need this hand cannon anymore. So we hit 800 power level.
A guardian without a ghost. I wonder
We need to talk to Drifter.
Hollow. Unnatural.
So this is the lead-in mission to this season, and
Can you hear us? Eris.
yes, if you did what I did and you skipped the main storylines and have no clue what that is, go back, play the main storyline.
What do you see?
If you purchase Shadowkeep, it also cleans this up a little bit more to you.
Like a storm building.
Then be quick. Get out ahead of it.
Understood.
Come on now. There we go.
No.
Just realized we have two hand cannons on.
You bring weapons.
Our ghost is being all creepy. Ignore him. Don't listen to the darkness.
Something pulled us out of the beam. What's happening? What is this place?
Spooky, spooky. This will be fun. Last time I did this, I was like 1,000 something.
We're back on Io.
1,000 power level.
Cradle. I'm getting faint readings from Eris now. Let's keep moving. The air down here is choked with strange communications. I don't know if I can.
Was that you, Guardian?
You're needed back at the tower. Zavala sent us.
Of course he did. I'm moving toward the cradle. It calls to me.
It? What is it?
The hive of frenzied.
These taken scions replicate. Kill them
You
fast.
catch that?
Save some bullets.
I can't triangulate a point of origin. Keep going. Maybe the signal is better up ahead.
If you run into this blight wall, shoot the blight. So again, the reason why I'm shooting in air is to get my melee back. The more kills you get in air on this subclass, the more melee energy you get back. And with a specific exotic called Sunbracers, which we don't have, whenever you get a melee kill, you get infinite grenade energy for, I think it's around 5 or so grenades.
Guardian, your assistance would not be unwelcome. There are forces at play here I do not
So
fully
keep that in mind if you get
understand.
something called Sunbracers.
We need to move.
These are heavy here. Keep dancing around these things. Ogre. Oh, that was fast. So their eyes will push you, so don't necessarily step out too long. Got another legendary engram on the ground there. Boop. So if you see one of those big purple bricks on the ground, you want to pick that up. That's your heavy ammo. Kind of your highest, in some cases, DPS options, especially when you're new. So they're coming from somewhere. Where's the wizard? Pick that up. 1-2 finisher mod. Okay. 110 drop, fantastic. So that mod we got is going to be for one of these slots, but it is arc based, so we can't use it on this. Do we have anything that's arc? We can look at it. We can also go into our... There we go. So 1-2 finisher mod. Finishers restore melee abilities. It requires 1/6 of your super energy. That would be good if I needed my melee back. I don't. The one I want to try and get my hands on here is special ammo finisher. Should have it, I believe, but that's one you want to get. Use that a lot. Blow that up again. We are almost done this mission. Trying to zoom. Don't want to spend almost our entire time in here, but this did give us a nice drop, so can't be mad about that. Getting those jumps.
All channels. Is anyone there? Eris, talk to us. Say something.
It's not my question. Are we getting our bounty down in here? We are.
Please.
So we're gonna try and get some of these multi-kills again.
What is that?
Beautiful, huh? Let them run away. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Try and get these multi-kills. No, we are stuck. Nice, he pushed us out. Hazard of destiny right there. Landing in a location where you can't actually touch ground. The idea is trying to group these guys together so I can get those multi-kills done for that bounty without dying. So we're gonna take a sec because nothing's really shooting at us. We got one, so we need probably 4 or 5 of them at a time. Got his shield back up. Perfect. We're all reloaded. Spooky Village.
Something pulled us back in.
We're back.
It's keeping us from Eris. Look. Those are all eyes.
Hello, sir. Yes, going for the multi-kills, going for the multi-kills, multi-kills, multi-kills. Need that. Stay in the air. Eyes up. Shoot it. Oh, we missed. We'll be the wizards. Wizards are nasty. They put this cat key down so you can't jump. Don't stay in that too long. That one's down. Brawl just showed up randomly. Another one. Did see a blue engram drop somewhere. I don't remember if I picked it up or not. Okay, we got our melee. And our nade. Keep her attention moving with us. Finish her off. Now we're back on the boss. Oh, it's them. I was like, why does it say there's someone behind me? I'm pretty sure I cleared that. We're gonna put down our rift to stay alive. So keep giving us healing while we shoot. I'm getting immune tags from it. Interesting. Okay.
There are too many of them.
The eyes are very angry, everybody. Stay alive a few seconds. Alright.
You're hurt.
It is nothing. But this
812.
This is something. A tree of silver wings. It grew from the last place the traveler touched before it left this world.
Oh, we're making gains now.
Here, as the hive is drawn to the darkness.
Glimmer. You hear that really annoying sound coming? It's glimmer, or there's like materials around, so listen for those.
Things they have seen.
What was that?
Something that does not.
So this is our seasonal artifact.
Darkness.
This is going to give us
No.
the ability to use
But it
a
is
few of the seasonal mods.
darkness.
Stuff we're going to need when we start working on doing Nightfall the Ordeals.
This time.
So at least we'll have this moving forward. We can gain extra mods.
Come in.
We hear you, Zavala.
Have you found her?
The seed breaks through the interference.
So while she's talking, let's do that.
Zavala.
So we should be getting a new quest at some point.
Our transmissions may be compromised.
Let's not keep him waiting, Guardian.
Where's my seed? Oh, we gotta wait till it's done. There we go.
What did you find?
We're gonna skip that. I don't want to give it away if you guys don't want to see it, so. Speak to Drifter, cool. We need to go see him anyway, perfect. So remember, if you are playing through every day, you'll probably be progressing a lot faster, especially if you're playing PvP more often than I'm. Like, if you're playing every day, you're going to be leveling extremely fast. Because you're going to be getting a lot more XP, and you're going to be getting a lot more drops. But don't waste your time on quests you don't need to do. And there's a lot of them you do not need to do.
Boss Blue said you were coming.
Thanks, Drifter.
Offered me some made-up job. Plugging the pyramid's leaks. Keeping the dark bottled up. Said it was compulsory. I
Come
don't
8:10.
mind
We already did that.
charity.
So you can see here, we are starting to fill up on quests. Seed acquired. So this is your seasonal artifact, all right? This is going to be an interesting conversation, so you won't be able to, you can't see it behind me, but there is an unlock
Guardians are always
resource here.
welcome aboard the Demo.
This is where all of your XP is going to go towards to get bonus power and also work towards getting these levels here.
What are you
So right now we have a
doing out
+1
on
on our
shore
bonus
all the
power.
time?
We have
How
one
about again?
upgrade available, so we can pick one of these up. My normal go-to is obviously going to be anti-barrier. The reason why? Anti-barrier is an extremely common enemy type in almost all of the activities where you're going to run into barriers or champions, sorry. Anti-barrier also goes on some machine guns. You can shoot through hobgoblin shields, hive shields, pretty much everything. So we're going to be snagging that one. The rest of these we don't have enough unlocks for yet, so we're going to hold off on that. There we go. It unlocked the next tier for us. Here is going to be something that we'll be able to use quite easily.
That's some interesting biology.
All of these are going to help us because we don't have access to a lot of the mods yet. So reloaders for pulse rifle, your targeting for your, you know, submachine guns or auto rifles, stuff like that. So these are fantastic ones we're going to get towards because we want those. And you keep progressing through that by getting power. Oh, we aren't 810 yet. Okay, cool. Let's double check if we need to look at anything here. Nope.
You looking for a gunfight?
We do have all of our powerfuls we can work towards now. So as you're progressing, if you want to get higher tier rewards, I wouldn't necessarily recommend. You could do these for a lot larger gaps in your increases, but you're gonna start hitting a wall a little bit later where the power is gonna come a lot slower. Doing these is good, just don't claim the reward yet until you're ready. So if you're playing through reset on Tuesday, but you're not gaining a ton of power, and then Monday comes around and you've completed these but not taken them, then do it. Take them when you're ready. Don't just do them and then pick them up right away. Take them when you need them. Don't let them go over 1 week's reset. They'll disappear. So make sure you claim them before the reset every week.
You looking to be a bad guy?
Same thing with your clan. You can actually get all the clan XP done and then grab the bounties or the engrams you get as those as required. Don't take them right away. This one will actually gain power as you leave it. So claim when needed. We do have something in the postmaster. We're gonna go check out what that is. Probably something we left on the ground. Probably that blue engram I was missing.
Underway.
Oh, it's this stuff. We're just gonna archive these. We're not gonna collect them. This is all lore regarding the Drifter and some stuff. You can read through it if you'd like. I've read it. We'll skip it.
Bye.
All right. So let's take a look here. We got some rewards. We're really close to getting some more glimmer. We do have gauntlets. We're gonna leave those for now. So you can see it says 807 as the power. It's now dropping it at my power, which would be a slight increase for me, but it's not worth it to hand it in just yet. We're gonna wait on those. We're gonna leave that. Let them gain power over time as we rank up playing the game. All right, so we need to go see Asher. Now, Asher's quest, we're going to be denying all of this, okay? He should give us one to unlock the next planet. His actual world quests, as I call them, we're going to deny it. It does not lead us to an exotic. It leads us to a linear fusion rifle. We don't need it. We'll get those as we play. But it's kind of a bit of a time sink for something we're probably not going to use and isn't coming forward in the game anyway. So the whole idea here is getting viable loot for an entire year as a new light. So we unlock this. There's the seasonal event that's going on right now. We could go jump into that and get a loot drop. We'll see Asher quick, see if he's got it here. So discover IO, we can claim this and then remove it. We don't need to do this. He's gonna give us Dynasty. We are going to delete Dynasty. We can do a melee kill. We'll go do that event and do melee kills. See if... Ooh, we might be really underpowered, but we might delete that bounty afterwards. They're pretty cheap, so. And loot chest. There is a loot loop we can do for this, but I'm gonna not do it right now. We will cover it when we have to go and loot chests on IO and stuff like that as we go, so we will cover that one.
Stay on my account.
All right. I still need to work towards actually getting a fast summon sparrow. There's one. Gonna get some materials here. So if we just wound, oh, he's gonna die right off the bat. I was gonna say if we can just wound him, he'll spawn another version of himself and we'll kill him too. We're gonna jump in on this. So we can't actually kill these guys.
Dark up, kick in some teeth, and bank those
We're gonna show you guys a little trick though. If we're gonna finish this bounty here meleeing, we got in on this public event. So if they finish it or they don't finish it, whatever, we're still gonna get something out of it when we go back and grab the chest. All right, we're gonna put this on. So any barrier, the mod we picked up, the seasonal mod here, is gonna go on our submachine gun. 500 to apply that, put that in. So now we can shoot through shields, and if we run into any anti-barriers, we can take care of that as well. See if there's another hobgoblin here. Hobbo, we can, how's that melee kill going? 7 out of 15. We're about halfway done. See, we can't even do damage. These guys are too high power. If we step in there, we're gonna die very quickly. Get out of the way.
Taken scouts. Wipe
Let's
them
take this
away before
chest.
Savathun takes notice.
Find some more enemies to kill. So you can track bounties and quests and stuff like that. I tend to just go and look at my quests anyway to see if there's anything else I've completed or I might find as I'm going along. Because if I track it, and you just pull up your ghost and it's like, oh, you tracked this. But really, I can just go like this, look and be like, oh, okay, we're really close on a couple of these, and just continue on. So we need 5 more melee kills. Come here. He killed the other guy we wanted to kill. That's unfortunate. So they've got 2 minutes to complete another section of this. I'm gonna go back that way in a second because there's something you guys can hear, as long as the audio is clear enough. 2, 3, there we go. So this guy, he'll go down like this. You can shoot through that. Normally it'll be immune and he won't be able to do anything, but you can just dumpster on him. Same thing here. Anti-barrier shoots through most shields, unless they're designed not to be shot through. Then you won't be able to, but works pretty good for almost everything that's in the open world. So keep that in mind for anti-barrier. All right. Thought I heard something over here. All right, I'm hoping you can hear this. Do you hear a little twinkle? All right. That's how you know there's world stuff around, so world mats. They'll kind of make that bit of a twinkle noise. Same thing with chests. So if you're not using a ghost that has the item tracker and stuff like that, you'll be able to actually auditory hear them. There's another one. Think I can grab these motes and bank them before I die? Oh no! we're gonna bank 5 motes. We're gonna do it. How many we got? Four. We need one more. I see it. I'm gonna go get it. I got it. We're gonna do it. We did it. We're gods. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretend like we're helping. Use our super. They're gonna be immune. We're gonna go try and bank more moats. Saw one more. Get it! Oh no, we missed it. We'll need one more. So that's the type of champion there. That's another one of those champions we were talking about. Where'd he go? Did he kill him? Yeah, they killed him already. We're gonna go back. No, they locked down. There he is. On the bank right there. See that guy? So he's an overload minotaur. So that little symbol there tells us that you have to hit him with a specific type of weapon equipped with the mod. Shit. Run away. Nope, we're dead. So yeah, this is a tough activity. 10-10 is the power level for this. But, yeah, they need specific ones. So there, unstoppable. That's what those lines mean. Above that guy. You have to hit him with an unstoppable bullet in order to make him become more susceptible to damage. Same thing with overload. If you don't, the overloads get their health back. Barriers actually pop this really annoying bubble over top of themselves, and they'll get their health back very quickly. So it's in your best interest to just try and either take a little bit of damage at them or take down the shield entirely. Oh, we are dead. Don't aggro the 1020 powered ads if you are not 1020. As we are learning here. We are trying to just participate in this. We have a ghost thing here. So these little things that it's telling us about, we can go scan these around the world. It doesn't lead to anything. There's no triumphs for it. It's just kind of something you can do. I didn't get that. They're looking at me like, can you go away, please? There's a blue. We're going for it. A fusion rifle. Meet 801. All right. We'll do that. Get up before I die. So what I'm doing here with the sword, you don't have to be in a warlock to do this. Do it on any class. You can jump and then swipe to move forward slightly. It used to be a lot more powerful. See, right there, right there. That's any barrier. We kind of want him to do it again. Stay out of his line of sight. He'll kill him. Oh no, run away. So this activity, the whole idea is to bank the moats, kind of like Gambit. And the blooms, which are the things that are showing up on the screen there, those give you bonus progression towards finishing it and getting heroic. You got the res. So there's the big boy boss. We're going to try and help. We're dead. Don't res me. They're immune to all damage. We're helping. I swear we're helping, guys. I mean, just look. Just look at all the damage we're doing. We're doing tons. Tons of damage. Sunbreaker Titan, badass. No, 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 no. We're gonna pretend to be helping again. No, because we're a very strong, graceful guardian. They are not doing the dips. Try a sword, but I highly doubt it's going to do anything. I might be able to do some damage with one of those. Oh, there's another one of those guys. So this boss rotates weekly. We should get another boss in the next couple days. This one isn't as bad. The previous one kind of locked you out of damage phases, so you had to do 3 full phases. This one just straight damage. Just kill him as fast as you can. You can kill him in a few seconds if you're using the right weapons and loadouts. And if you're at the right power level. Gotta add that in. Because right now, I mean, look at us. We're the best. If I can get in there and drop a rift for these guys quick. No. They didn't need my help. All right, we got Umbra Engrams.
Cast wide shadows.
And another fusion. Cool.
I find myself adrift in. Ariana would tell me. The light can never be lost.
Another bounty done.
Are the beacons by which
So we can talk to 801.
their way.
We are not, and I'll say this, we are not going to be pursuing the forge weapons. The forge weapons are very cool. They have pretty insane rolls. If you want to look into those, I highly recommend it. It's a unique activity. There is exotics tied behind those. If you have Forsaken, I do not. I do not have access to a lot of those weapons. So unfortunately, we will not be pursuing any of those. Plus they are sunset. Keep that in mind. Everything but the exotics are sunset. Now, given that the route to acquire those exotics is a lot more direct. Hold on, can we delete one of these? Yeah. The route to acquire those exotics is much more direct. Oh, we can, oh, thank God. All right, we're going to be able to speak to Drifter now. Dynasty, we're going to delete that. Keep the room, keep the room. All right. So we're going to go see Drifter, and then we're going to go find Ada. So Drifter's going to give us the ability to hand in those pesky Umbral Engrams we've been hoarding on our account. I'll show you again. All these pesky engrams we've been hoarding, we're going to be able to hand these in now. Delete that. Keep this nice and clean. So with this season, you can focus these engrams down. If you haven't dealt with anything with the Umbrals, if you've been leaving them or saving them or haven't used them, you can focus them using this element. What that does is it gives you a specific drop. So for an example, there is some weapons in these slots we want to acquire this season for this account. So we're going to be working towards those. There is also gear. Gear I'm not so worried about right now because we're going to have plenty of time to do that. But having viable weapons we can level with will be useful. And as we go, we can keep infusing the new ones we get as we progress. So if I was going to focus, I would focus those. armor we can get as we go.
That took you a while.
No, it took one.
Old.
Took one, bud. We did it. We did it.
I need your lives.
All right, Umbral Decryption. We need to go here.
Hey, if you're hearing this, the machine's ready. If you're not hearing this,
We're gonna hand in our lowest power one.
it's not.
As part of that. Annoying Hunger. Look at that. With Zen Moment and Kill Clip. This is pretty solid. We are going to be keeping that. It is a low power, but that's okay. We can progress with it.
For a gunfight?
We could also infuse it with anything else we wanted to, but for now, that's okay. We are, like I said before, we are getting to the point where we're going to start need to using DIM or a third party for storing and keeping some of these weapons,
Death to form a moat of dark.
but we're not there yet.
You don't care, but I'll work.
So here's where we can focus the engrams, which I don't have unlocked because, you know. Oh, I have to go see Drifter.
How you living,
Likes to bounce you around. So we need to do a strike playlist crucible match or gambit match. We will be doing those. That is a quest we are going to pursue. But for now, we don't necessarily need to focus a few of these. We're gonna focus this later one here. All of these two higher ones we're gonna focus, but we can hand in these and just get some random loot for now. Actually, these are really good drops. Night Watch with Subsistence, Hipfire Grip Outlaw. That's not fantastic, but that gives us our sniper rifle to now do one of our bounties with. Fantastic. We're going to delete this scout because now we have a new one. This auto rifle we'll delete because we have a new one. Also, we're going to keep for now. One did go to our postmaster, which was a primary hand cannon. We're not going to worry about that. Let's actually hand these other two in because they aren't going to increase anymore.
Don't touch nothing you don't have to.
Excellent. New helmet and gauntlet. That'll give us an increase. Or, no, that's not an increase, but that at least gives us one. But we are going to keep that for now. And we're going to delete this one. Boots, we can start deleting our blues because we are starting to get a little bit more into our purple armor sets. So we're going to start removing all these. This helmet's actually extremely good. Even for a 50 stat roll. So what I mean by 50 stat roll is... Oh, you can't see it on my screen. Right below me here on the armor it says 52. If you look at the armor when you inspect it, it says total 52. That's the base stat roll of the armor. As you rank up and you start adding more levels to this, you can actually increase this by another 12. So this would be a 64 total. And if you put a mod on here that you have from the armor sets, which I don't have. Strange I don't have all of them. You can increase certain stats. Your mobility, resilience, recovery, discipline, intellect, strength. You can increase the stats on those to make them better. So in this armor, for example, when you look at it, it has pretty high resilience at 17 and pretty high intellect. So resilience means that I can tank a little bit more damage. Not a ton, but enough. But the intellect brings my super cooldown down. So that is actually a really good stat. The resilience for my warlock, not necessarily the best. I would prefer recovery, which for warlocks, recovery means I can get my class ability back faster. Titans is resilience. They can get their class ability faster. And hunters is mobility. If you see a hunter running high mobility, it's because they're getting... they're trying to get their class ability back fast. So keep that in mind too. Okay, let's go see our dear Ada 1. It's unfortunate we won't be visiting her much. If we do need to fill in like a spot, we could potentially run some of these to get a few weapons to fill in some slots for power, but there's so many different routes to get them. I'm not gonna really force through doing a lot of this, so.
None can currently be sold. The Red War left us without a vital necessity.
We're gonna leave that there.
In its absence,
So if you have Forsaken, I would say take these and start working on them.
we have found no success in
This
locating it despite our
Jotun,
best efforts.
pretty fun.
If you truly
It's annoying in Crucible.
covet our wares,
The Monarch is
then
fantastic.
understand
Really good bow.
we would
And this will
very
lead you
much
for
like our forge back.
achieving Izanagi's Burden,
And Guardian,
which is
if you would return
very,
empty
very,
handed,
very, very, very
you'd best not return
useful in in-game content. What is her cape doing? Okay. So, also, one more thing here.
our wares seduce
Yes,
you,
I'm aware they seduce us. We're not taking your bounty.
However,
I'm sorry.
none can currently be sold.
Take a look right here.
Without a vital necessity,
Mod components.
our forge.
So,
In its absence,
if you do the quest to unlock the ability to do forges,
we
you
have
get
had no
access to
success
this
in
to buy
locating
mod
it despite
components.
our best efforts.
You can do this
If you
to buy
truly
mods from the gunsmith.
covet our
You can
wares,
also
then
hand them in
understand
to randomly kind of roll the
very
dice
much like
to get
our forge back.
a forge mod. Now the forge mods are
And
really
Guardian,
cool. They have very
If
cool
you
traits.
return empty-handed,
If you have a surplus, go ahead.
you'd best not return at
This
all.
does get a little bit easier as you get higher level. You could do a bunch of these and not care as much. It's still a little expensive because you need to have the Black Armory schematics, which means you need to have deleted weapons. And in addition to that, you need to get the mods. I'm actually kind of curious, and I might do one of these on my main account to see. But these augmented weapons, I'm curious what their loot pool comes down to because of the changes they made to the current loot pool in Destiny. So I'm actually very curious as to what the loot pool is for these weapons. We might have to do a little research on that and then come back to it. We might end up actually pursuing some of these if these weapons drop as the new weapons.
Until next time.
Or if they drop as the previous augmented weapons. It's a very interesting question. I'm really curious about that. Might have to do that in another video. Okay, let's just take a look here. Because we handed in all of those. We can't do that yet. We need to visit Mercury. We're deleting this. We're not doing this. This does give us a sniper rifle, but it's not coming forward, so I'm not going to bother. We just got one from a drop anyway, so we are set. We can do this bounty really quickly. Okay. Everything here is good. We do have our hand cannon. We're going to go pick that up.
Message for Zer.
And we're going to have to wrap this one up. We're running pretty long today on this one. Quick draw moving target. Not bad. We can probably use that for PvP. Yep. Excellent. So with this, perks on weapons. I could go through these with you guys, but there is a lot of videos out there. If you search the old-fashioned, the best roll on old-fashioned, whatever you want to look, there will be people that can tell you this. My personal preference is quick draw, and here there's quite a few different options, but I do like explosive payload. The reason for that is if I shoot a grenade launcher, so a good example of that would be fighting lion at somebody, and I get a hit on them. If I swap to this hand cannon, it comes out extremely fast, and then I can basically body shot them and they're going to die. With explosive payload, which is not this perk, but explosive payload, it does basically makes the weapon not have any damage drop off, so any distance I hit them, they take a little tick of damage, and then they get the explosive damage to hit them, so you can still deal damage even at far distance. But there's a lot of different perks. You just have to learn them, start playing with them, watch videos, and just research for those. But, okay. We are going to wrap that up here. We did a little bit of things here. We got a little bit of loot. We completed the intro section to be able to hand in Umbral engrams, which is going to start giving us loot that we can take forward into the next year of content. Right here, 1360. Now we're working with actually getting all of the gear to continue forward. So keep that in mind. Those Umbrals are very important. This loot here, you see, 1060. This is not coming forward. So this is, for now, is just something we're going to use. But in general, thank you guys so much. That was a fantastic episode for getting those drops. If you guys enjoyed the content, please smash the hell out of the like button. Subscribe for future content. If you want to watch live me playing on my main account, come watch on twitch.tv/reckonerdex. And we'll see you guys in the next one.